Hi guys, and welcome back to another Call of Duty commentary with me, Instinct Karma with an E. I'm going to pick up right where we left off last time when I was talking about the perks that we were getting into. And I got through that first perk but ran out of time for the second two. And the second one here was going to be Hardline Pro, third being Steady Aim Pro. So I'm just jumping into it. I don't want to run out of time again. So that second perk I have with Hardline. Now the reason I'm running that is because it is with my Specialist kill streak bonus. That's the only time I run Hardline, just because Specialist is the only one that gets you kills at, or gets you a perk or a benefit at 2 kills or 2 points. So you slap Hardline on there, and then that first kill or first point you get, you're going to be going ahead and getting everything you need, getting a 4th perk, and basically starting out the game with 4 perks and going from there on out for the rest of the game. So see, right there we go. Got my first perk, and we're at essentially 4 now. So that's why I run that, and I can go ahead and withhold getting my Quick Draw Pro, which is what I generally run on all my classes. I can wait until I get that first kill just because, I have Steady Aim on here. I'm going to be able to whip my gun out and shoot from the hip with as much accuracy as I would aiming down sights. And chances of me needing to be using my grenades or my flashbangs, anything like that, within the first few seconds are slim to none. So I can go ahead and wait until I get that first perk going. So that's why I run that there, and that's also why I run Steady Aim, because being able to get that gun out and on the draw faster than your opponent is definitely going to play in your favor. Because just think about it, if you're running, both people are running the PP90M1 with rapid fire and silencer like we are today, the first person with the gun out is going to be able to win that fight, assuming that you're both on point. That's why I run that. That's why I run Hardline. So I'm going to go ahead and move on from here and get into what this commentary is really about. And like I said in the last one, this is supposed to be for people that are new to the game. Give them some tips and tricks that let you, get better at the game and not maybe hang up your controller after playing just 2 rounds. Because I know it can be frustrating when you're getting used to things. You're definitely not playing the way that you've seen or would want to play. So that's what I'm here for. I want to give you guys the tools that will help you get better at the game and hopefully, make you a more skilled player overall. So first and foremost, what I want to talk about is the mini-map, because that's something that I'm assuming you guys are probably playing. I don't think a lot of people go straight in and play hardcore. There we go. I thought I'd be able to get that kill, but my teammate finished it off. Works for me, as long as the team's getting the points, right? But like I was saying, you want to be able to use your mini-map. A lot of people forget that it's there. Did he die? Dang it. There's more down there than I thought. You want to be able to be looking at that because most people don't run silencers on their weapons. Granted, a lot of them do, but not everybody is going to be running that silencer. So what happens is if they're shooting at you and having bad aim, then you can turn around, see that red dot on your radar, and turn around and get him before he gets to you. Maybe make it a little bit more of a fair fight instead of them just coming up and knifing you in the back all the time. So just make sure you're taking a glance up there every few seconds. You don't want to get tunnel vision and just be staring at the middle of your screen where your gun's going to be at the entire time, because you'll end up missing a lot of stuff over the whole course of the game. There's minute things that happen here and there. There's always a place that somebody could be poking their head out of. So just make sure that you're looking around and doing the best of your abilities. Now, along with that, like I was talking about with the rapid fire and silencer, not really along with that, but it helped jog my memory. What I was going to be saying is that about noob weapons. And I'm sure, if you're here watching this video to help you try to get better at Call of Duty, then you've probably seen a few other ones where people are talking about noobish weapons. And, they come in different forms. People talk about the FMGs, which are the bane of my existence. And then there's the Type 95. And then a lot of people will say what I'm running here, the PP90M1, which is a way OP submachine gun, and then slapping rapid fire and a silencer on there. Jeez, man, that probably is a little bit newbie on my side, but I want to give myself the best chances to get a good commentary out here, because this is like my 6th or 7th time trying to record this here, and whether I'm forgetting to press the record button on my PVR, or I go negative, like extremely negative, or I just start raging, there's all these certain things. But back on point here, like I was saying, there are the new weapons in the game. Now, if you're new to the game, that's what they're there for. There's a reason they have that term. It's for newbie people that are, I don't know how to say it any more clearly, I guess. It's just for people that are new to the game. So go ahead and pick up those weapons. Feel free to use them. They're here to give you guys the edge and play on the level that these people that have been playing for a long time have been. Now, at the same time, if you've been playing for a while, you don't want to be using the new weapons, because that's just dumb. I don't approve of that at all. But that's what the new weapons are here for. So people that are new to the game, go ahead, pick up that Type 95, the FMG. That's what the game was here for with those weapons. That's what they're put in for. So feel free to pick them up and play with them. Now, that's what that's going to do is teach you how to aim. That's going to teach you how to run around the map and get kills on the run. But once you get comfortable with it, go ahead and switch it up to something new. Get to some of these harder to use weapons, and you're going to be a more skilled player overall. Now, on the same lines of noobish weapons is noobish strategies, and a lot of people are going to tell you to start out just by sitting in a corner and maintaining a choke point for a while. And while I can see that being helpful, that's not what you want to limit yourself to. I'd say definitely move slower, maybe don't sprint as much, but if you're just sitting in one corner, you're just going to learn how awesome a fountain looks, or how awesome some of this brickwork looks that the graphic designers put in here. You're really limiting yourself overall, so definitely move slower. Don't necessarily be running around all over the place. How is he not dead? Gee willikers, Batman. Okay. But yeah, just sitting in one corner isn't going to really behoove you too much. So, move around a little bit slower, maybe stay crouched, do things that you're comfortable with. But if you're just sitting in one corner, you're not learning the map, you're not learning anything really that's going to help you out in the long run. Now, another thing I wanted to make a point to, because I had a friend who got an Xbox back towards the end of the life of Black Ops, and, I was excited to play with the guy, and, we didn't get to play as much as I would have liked, but one thing that was really bothering him is he'd get into these lobbies, and there'd be, like, everybody that was 10th Prestige, and granted, at the end of the game, or, it's 15th Prestige if it's Black Ops, but, at the end of the game there, a lot of people are going to be there. The thing you guys need to remember with Call of Duty is your level has nothing to do with the amount of skill involved. It just has to do with playtime. And, the more you play, you're going to get points. Even if you're going -20 every game, you're going to get those match bonuses, you're going to get that one kill, or however many you get. You're going to get points and you're going to level up. It just might not be as fast as some of the other ones. So if you guys get into a lobby and see that stuff like that is happening, see it's a full lobby of people that are high levels, then don't back out. It doesn't mean anything in this game. It just means that they've played a lot more, but don't necessarily mean that they're better. I mean, think about it if it's just somebody camping in a corner the entire time. That person really hasn't learned much about the game. I'm trying to take out this thing here, the Osprey Gunner. I always like to have one Strela class on for that reason, because I don't always run Assassin. In fact, I never run it, and I never run Blind Eye either unless I'm taking down those things. Now let's switch back to a class I can actually get kills with. Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's nice to have one of those on. But like I was saying, don't freak out if you get into a lobby with a whole bunch of higher ranks. It's not really that big of a deal. Give it a go. Before you know it, you're going to be at that point too. I'm going to go ahead and cut it for today. Hope you guys learned something. If you did, please leave me a comment and let me know where I can improve as well. That's always appreciated. Final score going to be 16 and 14. Not my best by any means, but I'm going to blame that on being a live comm for today. I'll go ahead and resume with my normal commentaries for next time. Then we'll get back to this Noob's Guide to Call of Duty in a little bit. But as always, please remember, rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.